Hello, my lovely students, and welcome to today's math lesson. Today we are starting a new topic, which is take a survey. A survey. We are learning something new today. A survey is when we ask people about things and we collect information and we collect data. And we need math because we collect the data using numbers. And today we're going to use tally marks. So in this lesson, this is what we are going to be learning about. Take a survey. The objectives of this lesson is I can take a survey and organize data using tally marks. Using tally marks. So we're going to learn about tally marks today. Let's start with the mental math. Do this in less than 2 minutes. And when you finish, go to the next slide. I need you to review yesterday's lesson, which was about subtracting across zeros. If you still have any problems with this, if you still didn't understand, please send me a private message in Class Dojo and I'm gonna help you. Now, I need you to go and watch these two videos. They are very important before we continue the lesson. So go, watch the videos, stop this lesson till you finish. When you finish watching the videos, come back and we are going to complete the lesson. Okay, so here we are with the problem of the day. When you take a survey, you ask a question. Use tally marks to record the answers or data. Data is information. So we have three main words that are highlighted: survey, tally marks, and data. These are the most important things that we are learning today. A survey is when you ask questions to people about anything, about what they like or what they do or what they eat or anything you want to ask about. That is a survey. Then you use tally marks to record the answer. I hope that you understood what tally marks are from the video, but we're going to revise that again. And data, which means information. Data is all the information that you collect from your survey and you write it down in the chart. So let's explain this chart right here. Taking a survey about books. So the first thing you have to do when you take a survey is to write a question. The question that you're going to ask the people that you're going to make the survey to. It could be your friends, your family, people that you don't know. It could be your classmates, anyone that you will need to ask the question. But first, you have to prepare your question and write it down. And then the second part will be ask your question. So you go around and you ask people the question that you want to ask. So every time you ask the question, you need to record each person's answer with a tally mark. Each time a person tells you their answer, you have to record it so that you keep the data and you don't forget their answers. And the last thing you do, you count the tally marks. So let me explain this using the chart. So the question you were asking was about the type of book they like to read. And you chose three main types of books. You were asking about scary books, funny books, and sports books. And you went around and you asked people. Now, the answers are right here. Each time a person gave you an answer, you wrote a tally mark. So here, the first person tell you, I like scary. The next person told you, I like funny. So you have to keep track and recording your answers. Now, a tally mark means one. If you only do one tally mark, it means one. Once you reach five, you have to cross it. So it will be one, two, three, four, five, which means five. This is the way you count tally marks as you saw in the video. Once you finish collecting your data using tally marks, then you count them. Well, scary books, I got one, two scary books, two scary books. How many funny books? When you see this, you know exactly that it means five. So five, six, seven, eight. Eight people like to read funny books, and five people like to read sports book, sports books. So now, if we add all the numbers together, we know how many people we asked. So we asked 8 plus 2 means 10, and 5. So it means that we asked to 15 people the same question. We asked to 15 people which book do they like. Okay, so let's go ahead with the next slide. We have reached the task. We have two tasks, and you have to choose to do only one, either task number one or task number two. The task number one, ask 10 people their favorite season. Use tally marks to record your data. Now, you can go around your house and ask them, what season do you like the best? Here is your question. Right here, sorry. Right here in number one. This is your question. What season do people like best? So you go around your house and you ask your family, your brothers, your sisters. If you have less than 10 people, because we are asking this question to 10 people, you can call your family, call your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousins. You can even call your friends. We can use the phone to call them and ask the same questions. You can say, hey, grandma, how are you? Can you tell me which is your favorite season? She will tell you, well, I like winter, I like summer, and you record your data. And then you have to fill up this chart with all the data that you got. And this question right here, it says, how many people like winter and fall? Write a number sentence to solve. So after you collect all your data, you need to tell me how many people, sorry, like winter and how many people like fall. And you write a number sentence and give me the answer. And for the next task, you also have to ask 10 people about their favorite picnic food. Do the same thing. If you don't have 10 people in your house, you can call your friends and family to ask them the same question. And then you use the data to answer these questions right here. As a closure, you take a survey again. Ask the people in your house only what is their favorite fruit out of apple, orange, or grapes, and then complete the chart. Thank you so much. Follow the instructions for each task, answer them, and then upload them in ClassDojo. Bye bye.